when he was a younger fighter, and he used to use the entire ring and turn his opponents constantly.
4 rounds to go, an uphill fight, it appears, for Greg Haugen.
We've been commenting all night about the difference in this fight from the first fight, and it's Camacho who's made the difference by standing his ground as he is right here.
Haugen smiles and shakes his head again. We know what that means.
The thing about Camacho, he's older now. When you're young, you waste a lot of energy, and you find out as you get older, hey, I can hit hard. Why do I have to run all the time? Make someone else run.
You think it's too late for him to learn to become a finisher?
Oh, no, he's going to, not a finisher, but he's going to become more of an aggressor. He will never become a finisher because of his instincts to be fast. You can't have it all. Sugar Ray Robinson in his last few years started to stand his ground and turned out to be a great puncher.
But finishing is an instinct rather than a learned art.
You just can't get that, but he can make guys back off, which he's doing now with a little.
The prescription from Camacho's corner was combinations and move to the side. Sometimes it's just one punch and move to the side, but he's landing.
He's pretty much the slugger almost.
Now here's a chance for Haugen, but Camacho is able to pull his way off the ropes.
Oh, he's been told strictly to stay away from those corners. And every time he does, he look over to his corner and try to convince him, I'm going to be good.
Haugen chases Camacho into a corner with the left to the body.
Drops his hands and dares him to take a shot, too. Oh.
Haugen taking a lot of punishment for the trouble of leaning in.
And he knows that he's the stronger guy in the long run as far as the willpower is concerned. But he's back in the middle of the ring now. That's where Camacho seems to have the great advantage in the middle of the ring.
Hasn't been able to put Camacho in jail along the ropes. Got to get the man into jail and then handcuff.
Dropping his hand in and daring Camacho. Camacho, true to form, is not going to take any chances. When a man's hands are low, you just can't see them, and you don't rush in.
So he's dropping his hands to ask Camacho to jab.
And Camacho is saying, I can't see your hand. I'm not coming in there. But when he picks him up, watch Camacho takes care of it. He'll get a little more aggressive. Great fight.
Haugen might have stolen that round with his aggression, but he knows now that he has to do something desperate and dramatic to turn it around.
3 rounds just like that one. You understand? 3 rounds just like that one. No more shots thrown. Okay, you know you can do it. You know you're in shape. We've worked too damn hard. You're getting stronger.
How do you use it? Let it go.
Yeah.
Drive with those legs.
Right through it. Right through that shot. Okay? Yeah. Watch for that right hand. That's that little...
Here's a comparison of the two fights and the two fighters. And here you can see how Camacho is landing a much higher percent of his shots and throwing many more harder shots than he did in his first fights. The numbers confirm what our eyes tell us.
Round 10, 3 rounds to go. You heard Haugen's corner asking for 3 more rounds just like the last one.
Haugen's corner has done a great job with that cut. We haven't seen any blood in the latter round.
The man who's listed as the cut man is Keith Clevin, who's also his aerobic trainer. And I agree with you, George. He's done a sensational job.
He's the champion with a cut man because that was a nasty cut. He just eliminated it. It's been a factor in the fight. Not even much swelling is there.
Crowd gets excited about a leaping left.
It embarrasses you more to get hit with those shots than it does hurt, especially when you're known to get out of the well shots.
Yeah, there was more flying sweat than impact on that one.
punch. Come on. Come on. It's okay.
Haugen is a bit behind on points, if you ask me. He should be in there, taking the fight to him until the last bell. But he's standing around looking for a knockout, which would cause the other guy to counter with more shots. Camacho.
Now, between rounds, for the first time, the men in Camacho's corner acknowledged that he was getting tired. But they labored to convince Camacho that Haugen was even tireder than he was. So he didn't have to change anything. He could keep being the aggressor.
I can believe he's tired, but he's coming forward, which is what you do in your road work. You run forward. So you can go forward a lot better than you can go backwards without having any effect on you.
Camacho's always amazing with his eye contact with people at ringside during the fight. He stole a glance at you, George, as he moved away from Haugen.
He continuously does so. I think he wanted me to continuously tell Hector Jr. that he's okay.
Now Haugen is able to get Camacho against the ropes.
And he's landing good, important body shots, but it's a little too late. He's got to go for it all now. Go for the head.
This is what Haugen needs. This is the fight he needs to fight.
Now Camacho is holding on a little bit. He's found his back to the ropes. A little too much.
Crowd gets excited as Haugen begins to execute what his corner wanted him to do. See if he can make it pay off.
Going with the straight right hand, which he's more effective with, but not enough of it. Camacho is an excellent body puncher. I didn't know he had that in him.
Good hard right hand by Haugen to the body, but he took 5 or 6 in return. Camacho waves his arms and walks around.
Movidito como este round, papá, y siguieron tirando las dos manos.
Keep throwing your 2 hands. Keep throwing both hands.
Así, macho.
Just like that. Move a lot. Just keep moving. And keep throwing your hands.
No lo dejes que te tache nada, ni un guante. Usted es más inteligente, está ahogado.
You're much more intelligent.
Right back in with the right hand. Okay, get it going. Get it moving now. Come on. You got 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Let's throw some punches in there. Right off those, you know. Let's go. Up to your life. This is what we're going to give you. Huh? This is of your life. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
At the very least, Haugen had